the East African anthem.
Ilete baraka kwetu, haki iwe ngao na mlinzi, na tukae na udugu, amani na uhuru, raha tupate na ustawi. Mungu twaomba uilinde Jumuiya Afrika Mashariki, tuwezeshe kuishi kwa amani, tutimize na malengo yetu. Jumuiya yetu sote tuilinde, tuwajibike, tuimarike. Umoja wetu, nguzo yetu, idumu jumuiya yetu.
We remain as standing. I'll request the Judiciary and the acting Chief Kadi to kindly come forward and lead us in a session of a word of prayer. Judiciary Chaplain. Acting Chief Kadi. If they haven't arrived yet, I'll exercise my powers and appoint someone to make a prayer. Can I request Commissioner Luande to come and pray for us, kindly?
Good morning, everyone. Let us begin to pray. Our Father in heaven, thank you for this day. We thank you, Father, for the gift of life you've given us and the gift of good health that we enjoy. We thank you, Father, for the gift of life you've given our loved ones and the good health that they enjoy. We thank you, Father, for the country that we belong to. We thank you for this institution in which we serve. We thank you, Father, for our stakeholders, our friends, and the communion that we share. Father, this morning we are gathered here for this special occasion when we shall be discussing the performance of the institution of the judiciary. Father, we invite you in our midst. As we go through whatever it is we are going to discuss this morning, we pray that the same will find favor in your eyes. We pray for the institution of the judiciary and the leadership. Father, we pray for your wisdom in the manner in which we manage this institution. We pray for your wisdom in the manner in which this country is run. Father, we pray that whatever we do shall be sanctioned and blessed by you. At the end of this function, we shall remember to say thank you, and we pray all this trusting and believing in your holy name. Amen.
Thank you, Commissioner. We can take our seats. My Lady, the Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, the Cabinet Secretary for Public Service, Human Capital Development, and Special Programs, Honorable Geoffrey Ruku, the Acting President of the Court of Appeal, Honorable Lady Justice Wanjiru Karanja, the President Designate, who is also my teacher, of the Court of Appeal, my Lord Justice Kairu, Commissioners of the Judicial Service Commission, the Director of Public Service, so Public Prosecutions, Honorable Branson Ngonga, chairpersons of various commissions, members of various commissions present, and commissioners from various constitutional commissioners who are present. The Honorable, the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Honorable Winfrida Mokaya, the Chairperson of the Committee on the Administration of Justice and Performance Management, my Lady Justice Agnes Murgor, Principal Judge High Court, Principal Judge of the Employment and Labor Relations Court, Principal Judge of the Environment and Land Court, judges of the Superior Courts present, members of Parliament who have been able to get time to join us this morning, judicial officers, judicial staff present, members of the Law Society led this morning by the chair of the Senior Bar, Senior Counsel, Philip Murgor. We have registrars, directors, and heads of various units in the judiciary. We have guests representing various government agencies present this morning. We have development partners here this morning who have been able to join us. Ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning again. My lady, we are gathered here for the 10th cycle of the performance management and measurement understanding. For the last 10 years, the judiciary has been able to undertake this process to measure performance in the judiciary. And it's a time when the judiciary takes an inward look at the performance of its courts, registries, and various units that have come on board. And as will be told in a short while by our various speakers, we have moved from a point of resistance to a point of acceptance and to a point of looking forward to this process. And this is not just an activity that we mark off our calendar as an institution, but it's also an activity that is part of our accountability, both to the institution and to the nation, the people of this great republic of Kenya, being the ones who pay the taxes that run this institution. And therefore this morning, my lady and all guests present, we are honored to have each of you to have found time to come and share with us as we look through the various milestones that we have been able to achieve over the various, over the last year, and also cumulatively over the last 10 years. So it's my pleasure this morning to request each of you to feel at home, to feel at ease, even as we proceed with this program. My lady, this morning, then allow me to begin the program by inviting the Honorable, the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, Honorable Winfrida Mokaya, to come and make her opening and welcome remarks. Karibu sana Mheshimiwa Madam Frida.
Thank you, Justice Were, for ably laying down the protocols for the day. And as I adopt the protocols, allow me to recognize the Honorable Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, Honorable Justice Martha Koome, my Lord Justice William Ouko, Judge of the Supreme Court of Kenya, CS Public Service and Human Capital Development, Honorable Geoffrey Ruku, the DPP, Mr. Renson Igonga, Honorable members of the Judicial Service Commission, Honorable judges, judicial officers, distinguished guests, members of the judiciary fraternity, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Good morning once again. It is indeed my distinct honor and privilege to welcome all of you to this important occasion as we launch the 2024-2025 Judiciary Performance Evaluation Report and mark a significant milestone in our institutional journey. This occasion marks the successful completion of 10 years of performance management and measurement understanding implementation in the judiciary, a journey that has strengthened accountability, improved service delivery, and embedded a culture of performance and evidence-based decision-making across our institution. As we gather here today, I wish to sincerely appreciate all those who have contributed to this journey. First, I extend my profound gratitude to the Honorable Chief Justice for her visionary leadership and steadfast commitment to institutional transformation under the Social Transformation Through Access to Justice Blueprint, which continues to guide our reform agenda. Under her leadership, the Kenya judiciary has continued to emerge as a leading voice on the continent, as demonstrated by the many delegations that we continue to host from sister judiciaries seeking to learn from our reforms and innovations. We have just concluded a successful Alternative Justice System conference that brought together over 14 Chief Justices and other delegates representing 18 countries across Africa, further affirming the confidence and esteem in which our judiciary is held regionally. This growing recognition is a testament to the progress we are making, even as we continue to strengthen appreciation of our achievements at home. And my lady, we congratulate you for the leadership. I also wish to acknowledge and appreciate the Judicial Service Commission, and in particular, the Committee on Administration of Justice, chaired by Honorable Commissioner Jacqueline Ngutia, for the continued support in strengthening governance, accountability, and institutional systems underpinning performance management within the judiciary. Allow me also to commend the Administration of Justice Management Committee for its leadership in steering this important agenda over the years. In particular, I wish to appreciate the outgoing chairperson, Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Murgor, for her exemplary stewardship and dedication in strengthening the performance management framework. We are grateful for the strong foundation that you leave behind, and we pledge our full support to the incoming leadership as they take forward this important responsibility. Kindly let us applaud Judge Murgor and the entire committee. To our judges, magistrates, judicial officers, staff across all our court stations and administrative units, I want to thank you for your resilience, professionalism, and commitment to service. In the same breath, I also want to recognize the judiciary management team, our registrars, directors, and heads of units for your stewardship and commitment in ensuring that our institutional priorities are effectively translated into action. Let me recognize in a special way Dr. Osewe, Director, Strategy Planning and Organizational Productivity, and the team for their critical role in our institutional success. Kindly let us applaud them. As the accounting officer, I have the responsibility of ensuring that our courts and administrative units are adequately facilitated in order to deliver on their constitutional mandate. Performance excellence requires more than commitment. It demands sustained investment in people, systems, infrastructure, technology, and operational support. Throughout this performance cycle, we have prioritized the allocation of resources to enable implementing units to achieve their performance targets. These resources have supported court operations, digital transformation, infrastructure improvement, staff capacity development, monitoring and evaluation, operational mobility, and the modernization of performance management systems. We continue to recognize that the effective implementation of the PMMU requires an enabling environment, and accordingly, we remain committed to ensuring that our judges, judicial officers, and staff have the tools and support needed to deliver efficiently and effectively. Despite fiscal constraints and rising public demand, we remain focused on prudent financial management and ensuring that every shilling delivers maximum value in strengthening service delivery and accountability. I also wish to appreciate all our partners, especially development partners, for their continued support in strengthening the judiciary's institutional capacity and reform agenda. To this end, let me mention the UNODC in advancing key initiatives, for their support in advancing key initiatives, which include development of the case weighting framework, which is critical in enhancing efficiency, accountability, and evidence-based performance management within the judiciary. As we look ahead, the next decade must challenge us to focus not simply on measuring more, but on measuring better and aligning our work plans and budgets more closely to the priorities of the STARGE blueprint, focusing on quality and ensuring that our work has real impact on litigants and court users. In this financial year, we are committed to supporting culture change training to strengthen responsiveness, efficiency, and service-oriented culture across our institution. Ultimately, our success will be measured not only in numbers, but in the lived experiences of the people that we serve. Thank you for your kind attention. God bless Kenya. God bless the judiciary. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Madam Chief Registrar of the Judiciary. It's now my pleasure at this point to invite Senior Counsel Philip Mudgol, who will speak not just on behalf of the Senior Counsel, but also on behalf of the legal fraternity. Karibu.
Good morning, everybody. Honorable Chief Justice Martha Koome, President of the Supreme Court, Honorable, and I'm trying to, rather than read the protocols, recognize a few faces. Incoming President of the Court of Appeal, Principal Judge of the High Court, Justice Ogola, Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Ruku, Chief Court Registrar, Madam Mokaya, the one I certainly recognize, Chair of the PMMU Committee, Honorable Justice Mulgore, perhaps for the last time on this stage. Allow me to ride on all other protocols. The list was extremely long, and make my few remarks. Madam Chief Justice, first of all, let us commend you as the Senior Bar and the LSK for the launch of the PMMU report of 2024 and 2025, in anticipation of it. I am yet to see the report, and I therefore cannot comment on the contents. However, I've attended this occasion before. and I have taken away a copy, and I have looked through it. And in one of the forums I belong to, I have been asked to translate it in simple language so that the senior bar can comment on it. It is a lot of data, very useful data, and data that is much appreciated. But I have, and before even I go to the small critique I offer, I want to say that the evaluation exercise is a Herculean task. I am aware, as I have said, I have some close experience, is that it involves tremendous sacrifice on the part of all members of the committee because they visit each and every station in the remotest part of this country. As far as Moyale, which I'm told has no real boundary between Ethiopia and Kenya, but the committee members attend to every corner of this republic and evaluate every single judicial officer, every single station, and all the judicial staff within it, and come back and compile, use the data to compile this report. And that is much appreciated by those of us who sit on the other side of the administration of justice, because we are your partners. We also appreciate it as an extremely valuable tool that will assist the leadership of the judiciary, plan for the future, plan to do better in every respect. But as we come here today, we attend as your guests, we must make some observations. We have noted in the past that your evaluation exercise is an internal one. It is you, as members of the judiciary, evaluating yourselves. And I think it's very easy to give yourselves 100%, correct? Or 120%, as I once saw, clearing a backlog of more than 100%. But I make a respectful submission in this regard. As you visit, or as the committee visits each one of these stations, they are partners in the administration of justice in several respects. They are the local LSK branches, they are the CUC committees, there is the office of the ODPP, there is the office of the Attorney General, and of course the prisons, all of whom play an important part in the administration of justice, and all of whom should be asked for a few minutes, each one of them, what is it that the judiciary can do better? What is it that a particular judicial officer has not done as well as they should? Who is it in the station who is not as interactive professionally as he should be with the other actors? Who is it who starts court very late, etc., etc.? And I would then suggest that in evaluating each station, at the end of the evaluation of that station, a couple of paragraphs be provided to us as what some of these actors say about that report. Why will it help? It will help because the concerned stations will certainly attend to whatever the concerns are. So it is not my place, but I would make a further respectful submission if it is a question of providing a few more coins to the committee so that they can spend an extra day at each station. I think it would be money well spent. I thought the committee would clap for this. Finally, and on that same note, when the committee comes back to headquarters, comes back to Nairobi, and has finished with all courts, including the Chief Justice herself and all the other persons who must be evaluated, officers who must be evaluated, I would recommend and I would request that the time be made available for the Council of the Law Society, time be made for the leadership of the Senior Counsel Bar to also meet the committee, so that at a higher level, discussing it more nationally, we can discuss the performance of the judiciary and what we think are the shortcomings. This may enrich the process, but at least hear us. And that way, when you put together your report, we all have had a chance to make a small contribution. We are not taking away from the fact that it is an internal review process. But if you will launch it publicly and you will invite us, permit us to say a few words. On my part, I will always be ready to put together a small but very powerful senior council group to meet the committee. As you know, I had a senior bar that has retired chief justices, retired attorneys general, retired DPPs, and very, very distinguished legal practitioners who certainly can enrich the process. With that, I once again congratulate your ladyship, the Chief Justice, the members of the committee, for the launch of the PMMU report today, as it is the only empirical data that we have, which we can collectively use to discuss in order to improve the delivery of services to the members of the public. I thank you.
Thank you so much, Senior Counsel. You know, members of the committee were looking at the Chief Registrar to be sure that they are going to clap or not, now that she holds the purse strings. But we are grateful for the wisdom that you've shared with us. As I call the next speaker, allow me to recognize various persons who are present. We have a representation from the IEBC. This morning, we have a representation from the Witness Protection Agency. We have representation from the Salaries and Remuneration Commission. We have representation from the Public Service Commission. And I've seen my brother Kaluma also working from the National Assembly. We are glad to have all of you this morning. My lady, allow me this time to welcome the DPP, Honorable Renson Ngonga, to make his remarks. Karibu sana, Bwana DPP.
Thank you very much, Justice Were, for that introduction. The Honorable Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, CS Public Service, Honorable Geoffrey Ruku. Allow me to ride on protocols which have already been established and say good morning to everyone. Good morning. First, before I even go to my remarks, is just to congratulate Judiciary for this milestone. It is not easy to do an assessment of an institution. I ran one, and I know what that means. So for this far, This is a plus and the best for the justice sector. I'm honored to join you today on behalf of the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions at the launch of the 2024-2025 Judiciary Performance Management and Measurement Understanding Evaluation Report, which marks the successful completion of the 10th cycle of performance management implementation in the judiciary. It is indeed a great milestone that affirms the commitment of the judiciary to accountability, continuous improvement, evidence-based decision-making, and people-centered justice. I sincerely commend the Chief Justice, the Deputy Chief Justice, the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary, the Administration of Justice Performance Management Committee, judges, judicial officers, and staff of the judiciary for embracing and institutionalizing performance management as a strategic tool in order to enhance service delivery. For the ODPP, the judiciary's performance is not a distant institutional matter. It directly affects the victim waiting for closure, the accused person waiting a fair trial, the witness who has traveled long distances to testify, and the prosecutor who must present evidence within a system that is and responsive when responsive. When courts work better, the entire justice chain work better. The achievements captured in this cycle are deeply encouraging. The report points to improved court performance through enhanced case clearance, reduction of case backlog, increased productivity, stronger accountability, and continued adoption of technology-driven solutions. These improvements reduce anxiety, cost, and delay for people who come before our courts. I also acknowledge the judiciary's expansion of its physical and digital infrastructure across the country. The establishment of the new Court of Appeal stations and sub-registries, the operationalization of the new High Court stations, and the 5 additional High Court sub-registries now ensures the presence of the High Court in all the 47 counties. Further, the operationalization of the 6 new magistrate courts, bringing the total number to 143 magistrate courts in 133 constituencies, and the addition of 3 new small claims courts, raising the number of small claims courts to 40 countrywide. The strengthening of the environment and land court through a new appeals division in Nairobi, and the expansion of the mobile courts, court annex mediation, and alternative justice systems further demonstrates a judiciary that is accessible, innovative, and responding to the needs of the people of this country. The DPP particularly welcomes the continued investment in virtual courts, in case tracking system, e-filing, enterprise resource planning, digital transcription, and other innovations that make justice more transparent and efficient. Some of these platforms have been integrated with the ODPP Wadlifu case management system and create opportunities for better interagency coordination, collaboration, case management, and timely sharing of information within the criminal justice system. As prosecutors, we know that technology alone cannot deliver justice. It must be matched with integrity, professionalism, empathy, and respect for the rights of all parties. That is why the judiciary's broader vision of social transformation through access to justice remains vital. It reminds us that justice is not only about buildings, systems, and numbers, it is about people, dignity, and trust. This launch also rightly recognizes outstanding performing courts, tribunals, registries, directorates, and administrative units. I congratulate all awardees. Your service tells a powerful story that public institutions can be efficient, innovative, and compassionate when teams are properly led, supported, and held to clear standards. The ODPP remains committed to working closely with the judiciary within the justice chain to reduce case backlog by utilizing alternatives to prosecution such as plea bargain and diversion where appropriate, enhance the use of technology, and ensure that criminal matters are resolved expeditiously, fairly, and without undue delay in order to facilitate access to justice. In conclusion, this report gives us an opportunity to reflect on the responsibility bestowed upon the judiciary by the people of Kenya to inform them of the measures undertaken in the delivery of people-centered justice. May this launch provide a platform for our shared commitment to a justice system that is accessible to every Kenyan, responsible to the vulnerable, accountable to the public, and faithful to the Constitution. Finally, let us remain guided by the understanding that true justice is not measured only by the decisions rendered, but by the confidence, dignity, and relief it brings to the people we serve. As stakeholders within the criminal justice system, we must therefore continue working together to ensure that justice is not only delivered, but is accessible, timely, humane, and truly felt by every Kenyan. Hongera to the judiciary. Thank you all.
Thank you so much, Honorable DPP, for those comments, and we truly appreciate. I am tempted, my lady, because of the person I want to call next, to also call for a bottle of water. But allow me at this point to invite Commissioner Jacqueline Ngutia to come and speak as the chair of the committee from the JSC. Kwa karibu.
Thank you, Judge, for the water break, but it's a bit chilly today and I have a cold. A cup of coffee would be ideal. Honorable Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court, and also the Chairperson of the Judicial Service Commission, Honorable CS, judges present, colleagues, good morning. Allow me to ride on the protocol that was adopted initially. It's with great honor that I join the judiciary family in launching of the 2024-2025 Performance Evaluation Report. This report is more than a collection of statistics. It's a measure of how faithfully the judiciary is on delivering its constitutional promise of justice. It reminds us that every decision, every court session, and every administrative action must translate into better services for Kenya. I wish to commend Honorable Lady Justice Murgol for a fantastic job done over the years, and you've been consistent. And as the Honorable CRJ mentioned, we are leading in the region when it comes to performance. And we're seeing many countries come to benchmark to learn what Kenya is doing. As a Judicial Service Commission, we understand that performance management is fundamentally about accountability. It enables us to identify what is working and find ways of addressing what is not working and how public resources can be utilized effectively. It also guides the Judicial Service Commission on staffing, training, promotions, resource allocation, and how we can enhance service delivery, which we believe is at the heart of this institution because it is a service industry. So in the last 10 years, we have seen the remarkable work the judiciary has done in improving access to justice, but we may continue increasing the number of judges, we may continue expanding courts, but if we do not get it right on performance, then we may continue having problems with the public. We also commend the work of the committee because as a commission, we do receive these reports and give our recommendations. One is on case weighting, which the Judicial Service Commission approved, and I know There is an ongoing case study on case waiting. And we have also given recommendation on the need for the judiciary to share individual performance as opposed to court-specific performance. And this individual performance can be obtained from the daily CTS data. We have also made recommendation on the need for this process, and my colleague, Senior Counsel Murgor has mentioned, we need to have stakeholder feedback and CUC, members of various CUCs to give feedback on the process, because it is necessary for the judiciary to understand what the court users are saying when it comes to performance evaluation. So the achievements today, yes, it may belong to judges, judicial officer, and staff, but at the same time, it shows our commitment as a Judicial Service Commission in accountability. For the judicial officers, judges, staff who will receive their commendation today, I commend you for your commitment and the hard work you have put into it. I also thank justice sector stakeholders, development partners for their continued support in advancing a more responsive and people-centered justice. As we celebrate today's progress, let us also embrace the responsibility that comes with it. Performance should not simply be measured, it must lead to better decisions, strong accountability, and improved services across Kenya. I want to take this opportunity to affirm the Commission's commitment to building an independent, efficient, and accountable judiciary. God bless the judiciary. God bless the Judicial Service Commission. God bless Kenya. I wish to ask my colleague, Commissioner Olwande, to just wave. She's present here. She's also a member of the Committee on Administration of Justice, and also members of the Judiciary Service Commission who are here. Thank you, Honorable Chief Justice, and congratulations once again. Thank you.
Thank you, Commissioner, for those very important commitments from the Judicial Service Commission. Because you've asked for coffee, I'll ask pia kuongezea kale kaugali kalibaki jana. It goes very well with that coffee. My lady, allow me to ask that we take a small interlude, even as one of our own, John Beatty, comes to give us a small anthem. We have a lot of talent and innovation in the judiciary. So I'll be asking John Beatty to come. As he comes, I want to take cognizance, my lady, of various tribunal chairs, members, and staff from the tribunals who are present this morning, led by the indefatigable Registrar Anna Suga. Karibu. John?
Good morning, everyone. Yes, it's time for a refresher. Yes, my name is John Beatty, attached to this pop. And I want to teach you first a song that we will sing together. It's an anthem that enhances our efficiency as the judiciary people. So, nikisema mimi na wewe, unasema champion. We are the champion. That is the chorus. So, mimi na wewe champion. We are the champion. Mimi na wewe champion. We are the champion. Katika haki twasimama, nguzo nitawaita. Okay. Good. So I will call you mahali pa kuingililia, si ndio? So I was teaching you first. Nilikuwa nawafunza first, sasa nitawaita mahali mnaingililia, si ndio? Okay. Katika haki twasimama, nguzo ya taifa letu, kwa uadilifu na bidii twalinda katiba yetu. Sauti ya wote tusikize, kwa kiwe kwa kila mtu, uwazi na uwajibikaji, twaijenga imani yetu, mimi na wewe champion. We are the champion. Mimi na wewe champion. We are the champion. Yetu estaja tupadira, njia ya wote, iwe rahisi na haraka, kwa mwananchi wa leo, tukiwa huru na thabiti, wapenda haki na uhuru, twaleta nuru ya sheria katika kila kona ya nchi. So we are the champions of justice. We are the champion. Mimi na wewe champion. We are the champion. Thank you. We are the champions of justice. Thank you.
Yeah, the Honorable Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya. Am I audible? I use this one. Yeah, the Honorable the Chief Justice of the Republic of Kenya, the President of the Supreme Court, and the Chairperson of the Judicial Service Commission, the Minister in charge of Public Service, Brother Ruku. I'm seeing the Judicial Service Commission leadership, judges of the Court of Appeal led by the President of the Court of Appeal, the judges of the High Court in Texas, the Director of Public Prosecution, and the justice sectors are here present. I'm here to present the Speaker of the National Assembly, who is also the head of the arm of Parliament at this function, allow me to read what he had to say, but hoping also that he did not send me because I would just read. You would permit me 1 or 2 minutes to say something more. I'm pleased to join you at this important event where you officially launch the Judiciary Performance Management Understanding Report for the financial year 2024-2025, an accountability tool that is truly unique to the judiciary. Unique, Honorable Chief Justice, because in Parliament, we are reviewed only after 5 years. And the review sometimes may leave you there, sometimes you may be sent forever. This is unique. While acutely alive to the need to have the judiciary and Parliament separately discharge their functions to the public under the separation of powers doctrine, it would be remiss for me not to emphasize and applaud the cooperation currently prevailing between the judiciary and the Parliament of Kenya. And Honorable Chief Justice, allow me to add that on Fridays when we saw the Chief Justice, the previous parliaments, come out of those stairs of the Supreme Court with the Judicial Service Commission and the leadership of the judiciary at the top, we knew it was about lamentation, budget, and those are the difficulties. Under your leadership, Honorable Chief Justice, we are cooperating while alive to the need for the respective arms to indeed remain, separate. Parliament, in discharging its constitutional mandate, will continue to support the judiciary in the performances of its constitutional responsibilities to the people of Kenya. Towards this end, Parliament has enacted several critical laws and approved several pieces of legislation. And Honorable Chief Justice, allow me to mention to the great audience here present that we take a lot of pride in a number of legislation. For Chief Justice, the Judiciary Fund Act to the regulations operationalizing the fund are not as required by 173 of the Constitution. Honorable Chief Justice, when I look at Judge Ouko of the Supreme Court, I will not fail to mention the Judges Retirement Benefits Act. I think the Honorable Justice Muchelule, I've not seen Honorable Justice Isaac Lenaola within the audience. But that is a journey, Honorable Chief Justice, we started in the 11th Parliament. And the 13th Parliament has now made it possible. As we take pride in the Judges Retirement Benefits Act, because it secures, that our judicial officers at that level are able to live with dignity and in good protection after service, which is very for Chief Justice, because of personal interest. Let me also mention that we are reviewing the pension and retirement arrangement for judicial officers in the subordinate courts and tribunals. And I know Honorable Luande says why I'm saying because of personal interest. We recently amended the Judicature Act, and the limitation in terms of the number of judges, especially in the Court of Appeal, was opened to 70. And I think that is something also to appreciate. Just to mention that we have done that to make the judiciary much more efficient in service delivery and access to justice measures. But Honorable Chief Justice, we are also dealing now with the Tribunals Bill. And this is important. The biggest debate in Parliament now is which category of tribunals should fall under the judiciary under Article 169, and which one remain under the executive as part of the administrative adjudicatory, processes. But I want to assure you, Honorable Chief Justice and the judiciary officers here present, the tribunals bill is already undergoing very deep consideration in Parliament. And without committing, I think we should be done with it because of its essence, possibly before we turn to the next year, which will be a very busy year for Parliament. The budget of the judiciary has consistently increased over the years. The budget for infrastructure development has been firmly secured under the judiciary, not executive. And Honorable Chief Justice, we interact a lot with the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary. I know we've not reached the level of your want as an institution, but admittedly, that budget has consistently increased, and I know the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary has some very positive words for Parliament within the resource, limitation the nation currently faces. I mentioned the budget for infrastructure because the judiciary fund does not include the budget for building courts. And you remember, Honorable Chief Justice, there was a proposal from the executive now represented by Honorable Ruku here that though we budget for the building of courts, that money should go to the ministry in charge of housing. And Honorable Chief Justice, you know what our position was. You know that is the position we stand by, that the budget for the building of courts and securing infrastructure for the judiciary to enable the judiciary perform its constitutional duties will always come to the judiciary, because you know better where to take those courts. While at least a number of political players continue to propose general vetting as a way of addressing the gaps in the performance of particular judicial officers, the current Parliament holds the position that the legal framework for dealing with such matters under the Judicial Service Commission are adequate. Honorable Chief Justice, this is where I end. As late as yesterday, I had a senior counsel say that for misbehaviors in the judiciary, like the ones you keep appraising through this, there is possibly a need for another vetting. I'm here to assure you on behalf of the Speaker that it can't be only the judiciary undergoing vetting each season, each time. That we have a framework under the Judicial Service Commission and Honorable Chief Justice, which is under the Constitution to do that process. As long as the Speaker whom I represent here is the Speaker, and so long as we remain in that Parliament, to the extent that Parliament will be required to participate in such thoughts, they will not see the light of day. I thank you very much, Honorable Chief Justice. May God bless the judiciary. May God bless Kenya. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mheshimiwa, for that reassurance and the reassurance from the Speaker and the National Assembly. I am aware what I would call judicial notice, that you come from a party, a political party that has lent experts to the current government. And I want to pay you in kind. We have experts on that bill. If you call Madam Asuga and a few chairs, that thing will be solved, I think, in a matter of minutes. So I invite you to buy Asuga coffee. The issue of tribunals bill will be done. Thank you. Thank you so much. Allow me at this point, my lady, to invite the chair of the Committee on the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee, Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Murgol, who will make her remarks, and also invite the CS Public Service.
My Lady, the Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court, our guest today, CS for Public Service, the Supreme Court judges present today, my Lord President-elect of the Court of Appeal, judges of the Court of Appeal, principal judges, the judges of the High Court, Environment and Land Court, Employment and Labor Relations Court, and allow me to stand on all the protocols today. There are quite a number. Good morning, everyone. Thank you so much for coming here today to let us go through the performance evaluation launch for today and the report that we are launching. It's a great honor and privilege to stand in your presence today as the outgoing chairperson of the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee. It is a day that sees the judiciary launch the Performance Management and Measurement Understanding Evaluation Report for the year 2024-2025. And it marks a decade of successful institutionalization of performance management in the judiciary. As you've heard, today we are launching the 10th cycle of performance management. And as we do so, we recognize that it is more than just the release of an evaluation report. Rather, it reflects 10 years of institutional reform, continuous learning, innovation, and commitment to excellence in the administration of justice. Over this period, the committee, with the support of the Directorate of Strategic Planning and Organizational Productivity, the committee has provided strategic oversight in the implementation of performance management, which underpins the Honorable the Chief Justice's vision of social transformation through access to justice. This is a framework that has embodied strengthening accountability, institutional effectiveness, and people-centered justice. The evolution of performance management in the judiciary has registered several distinct phases. It began with the exploratory phase before 2013, when the judiciary explored the possibility of introducing performance management and accountability frameworks. This was followed by an adjustment phase between 2013 and 2015, where judges, judicial officers, and staff familiarized themselves with a new culture of performance and results-based management. Then there was the foundation building phase between 2015 and 2019 that established the structures, the tools, and systems necessary for institutionalizing performance management. Then there was COVID-19, the pandemic that ushered in disruption and the adaptation phase in 2020-2021. This phase saw the acceleration of digital transformation and new ways of delivering justice. The acceptance and institutionalization phase took place in 2022 to 2024 and saw increased ownership of performance management as a key driver of accountability and service delivery. The current digital integration phase, this is 2024-2026, sees the leveraging of technology and data-driven decision-making to strengthen performance and judicial productivity. Looking ahead, the judiciary is poised to enter a renewal phase that will focus on outcomes, value for money, and people-centered justice. As we reflect on this remarkable journey, we also reaffirm our shared commitment to ensuring that performance management remains not merely a system of measuring activities, but a strategic instrument for strengthening public confidence and ultimately delivering timely and efficient justice for every Kenyan, wherever they live and work. Honorable Chief Justice, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to briefly situate today's launch within the broader purpose of the PMMU, that's the Performance Management and Measurement Understanding, because understanding why we undertake this work is just as important as appreciating the results that we are launching today. The PMMU framework is more than an instrument for measuring performance. It's the judiciary's strategic mechanism for strengthening institutional effectiveness, promoting accountability, and driving continuous improvement across the institution. Through this framework, we monitor progress against our strategic priorities, provide an objective platform for performance feedback and organizational learning, ensure that planning, budgeting, resource allocation, and results are closely aligned, and to strengthening accountability throughout the judiciary. The framework provides a comprehensive evidence-based approach to assessing institutional performance across all court stations and administrative units. It evaluates key areas of justice delivery, including timely case resolution, court productivity, case backlog reduction, case management and judicial efficiency, registry and documentation services, court administration, and the promotion of alternative justice systems and alternative dispute resolution mechanisms. By measuring performance across these critical areas, the PMMU enables the judiciary not only to account for its achievement, but also to identify opportunities for learning, innovation, and continuous improvement in the administration of justice. Honorable Chief Justice, ladies and gentlemen, let me also highlight the process through which this report was produced. The credibility of any evaluation is only as strong as the integrity of the process that underpins it. This is a principle that the Administration of Justice Performance Management Committee takes very seriously. The financial year 2024-2025 evaluation report that was undertaken across all courts and administrative units, and you heard that we visit every single corner of the country, was conducted by 6 evaluation teams, each led by a member of the committee, supported by technical officers from the Directorate of Strategic Planning and Organizational Productivity. Rather than relying solely on submitted reports, the team visited court stations and administrative units and engaged directly with judges, judicial officers, staff, and management to verify performance through on-site assessments. This approach ensures that the evaluation reflects the operational realities on the ground and are firmly anchored in verifiable evidence. I wish to emphasize that the evaluation process was guided by 4 fundamental principles. It was objective, ensuring that all assessments were based on clearly defined indicators and verifiable evidence. It was open, allowing the implementation units to present supporting documentation and clarify issues arising during the assessment. It was inclusive, involving judges, judicial officers, staff, and relevant stakeholders throughout the process. And above all, it was participatory, promoting dialogue, shared learning, and collective ownership of performance improvement. I am therefore confident that the achievements, observations, and recommendations contained in the report that we are about to launch are credible, evidence-based, and truly reflective of the performance of our courts and units. Working closely with our stakeholders, we have continued to strengthen data quality, verification, and assurance mechanisms over the years so that this can result in more accurate, reliable, timely performance information to support institutional learning and evidence that is decision-based. Like any institution committed to steady improvement and organizational excellence, the judiciary continues to navigate the demands that accompany growth and transformation. Rising caseloads, the expansion of court stations, infrastructure requirements, human resource constraints, and increasing public expectations all present very real challenges. We acknowledge these not as shortcomings, but as the natural realities of an institution that is expanding its reach, raising its standards, and striving to better serve the people of Kenya. They do not diminish the achievements we celebrate today. Rather, they reinforce the importance of sustaining the reforms that are already underway. The story this report tells us is therefore one of resilience, innovation, and purposeful transformation. Today's launch is therefore a reaffirmation of the judiciary's commitment to institutional excellence, accountability, and continuous improvement. It demonstrates our determination not merely to measure performance, but to use performance information to strengthen decision-making, improve service delivery, and ultimately enhance quality of justice. The progress reflected in this report gives us every reason to move forward with confidence as we continue building a judiciary that is efficient, accountable, and responsibility to the needs of the people of Kenya. My Lady Chief Justice, our guests, ladies and gentlemen, as I conclude, allow me to express my sincere appreciation to the Honorable the Chief Justice and the Honorable the Deputy Chief Justice for your visionary leadership, steadfast support, and unwavering commitment to institutional excellence. Your continued championing of performance management has provided the direction and impetus necessary to embed a culture of accountability, continuous improvement, and results throughout the judiciary. I also extend my gratitude to the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary for the invaluable administrative support and the provision of the resources necessary to undertake this very important work. Equally, my appreciation goes to the entire leadership of the judiciary for your collaboration and commitment to the evaluation process. Very special recognition goes to all the judges, judicial officers, staff, and members and staff across the country whose dedication to serving the people of Kenya forms the foundation of the achievements reflected in this report. I also wish to thank every court station and administrative unit for their cooperation and commitment in undertaking the evaluation exercise. Without your professionalism, dedication, and commitment to justice, this report would not have been possible. Let me also express my appreciation to our justice sector partners and all stakeholders for your continued collaboration and support. At this point, let me ask the members of the Administration of Justice Performance Management Committee to please stand up and, if possible, come forward. Where are you? Please don't hide. We need to know you. Please come and receive appreciation for your work. Please come forward. Without the members of this committee, this work could never be done. And so I wish to convey my deepest appreciation to all members of the Administration of Justice Performance Management Committee. Your stewardship, professionalism, technical rigor, and personal commitment to the work of the committee and as the evaluation teams across hundreds of court stations has greatly supported the credibility, integrity, and quality of this report. Please give them a really big round of applause. May I ask the staff of DISPOP to kindly join our team here? Do we have the staff, all staff of DISPOP, please come and join the committee, because our work is so collaborative, we're not able to do it without each other. As they come, my sincere gratitude also goes to the staff of the Directorate of Strategy, Planning and Organizational Productivity, led by the Director, Dr. Joseph Osewe. Where are you, Director? Who is also the Secretary of the Committee, for your technical acumen, analytical expertise, and meticulous coordination, which has been instrumental in the successful implementation of performance management and in preparation of this report. On behalf of the committee, I thank each and every one of you for your dedication and committed service towards institutionalizing performance management in the judiciary. Finally, allow me to extend my heartfelt gratitude to the Honorable the Chief Justice for having appointed me to lead this indefatigable team over the past 10 years. My tenure is up. I must now hand over the baton to the new chairperson, my sister and colleague, Honorable Lady Justice Lydia Achode, Judge of Appeal. I do not take for granted the trust and confidence and immense support I have received from each and every one throughout my tenure. Congratulations to our awardees. Wishing you all Godspeed. Na Mungu awabariki. Thank you. We may all sit.
Thank you so much, my lady. And I think it was a pleasure having you as our chair in the last 10 years. We've learned quite a lot. My lady, just again another 5 minutes. I want to invite my Kayamba friends to come and give us one number before we invite the CS and yourself to give us your remarks. Just 3 minutes. Kayamba, you are young. I'm told you're between 16 and 17 years old. That's the average age group of Kayamba. When you see them going down to the ground in their dances, that is because of that.
Our chief guest, I would like to debunk an unfortunate truth. We have run Kayamba for the past 30 years. I may look like a young man, but I'm now 60 years old. But then again, it does not show. So I want to ask that because we've had a few speeches and we may be slightly bending off towards the slumber zone, let's be upstanding humbly and sing this song together so that we can be able to renew our spirits. Rachel. We may need to relax a bit. If you have buttoned your and unbutton it kidogo, tushangilie Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda. Kenya, taifa letu tukufu, Kenya tunayoipenda. Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka. Twajivunia sana tukijiita wa Kenya, nchi yenye baraka. Nchi yenye baraka. Kenya makao yetu ni nchi ya usalama, kamwe hatutaiacha. Kenya makao yetu ni nchi ya usalama, kamwe hatutaiacha. Kamwe hatutaiacha. Anayependa Kenya ni yule mwenye kutenda haki kwa watu wote. Anayependa Kenya ni yule mwenye kupenda haki kwa watu wote. Haki kwa watu wote. Ukipenda Kenya ujitenge na mambo yenye kuvunja amani. Ukipenda Kenya ujitenge na mambo yenye kuvunja amani. Hatutaki matata Kenya. Hatutaki matata Kenya. Now, as a sign of peace, give the person standing to you a high five. When I say hi, make it high five. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. High five. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, nchi yenye upendo, hatutaiacha daima na milele. High five. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Mama yangu tena ni baba yangu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Wote wananchi wa Kenya hutumikia Kenya daima na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Kenya kipenzi chetu, hatutaiacha milele na milele. Haya, shika roho yako na useme, mimi ni mwana Kenya daima. Mimi ni mwana Kenya daima. Thank you very much.
I hope everyone's heart is now beating very rapidly after all of that. So as we go into the next part of the program, let me, at this point, I have the great pleasure of asking and requesting the CS Public Service, Honorable Jeffrey Ruku, kindly to come and address us. We're honored to have you present with us today. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. The Chief Justice and the President of the Supreme Court, Honorable Chief Justice Martha Koome, the Deputy Chief Justice, I've not seen her. She's here? In absence here, Deputy Chief Justice and the Vice President of Supreme Court, Honorable Lady Justice Philomena Mwilu, the Supreme Court judges present, the Chief Registrar of Judiciary, the Honorable Winfrida Mokaya, the Acting President of the Court of Appeal, Honorable Lady Justice Wanjiru Karanja, the President-elect of the Court of Appeal, the Director of Public Prosecution, my brother Egonga, the Chairperson of the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee, Honorable Justice Agnes Murgo, the Chairperson of the Senior Counsel Bar, Senior Counsel Philip Murgo. I'm new in this space. Is there some relation? Or it's just names? Eh? I'm very new in these corridors. The President of the Royal Society of Kenya, Senior Counsel Charles Kajama, I've not seen him also. Is here? The representative from Parliament of Kenya, my brother Honorable Karuma, and my former colleague, all judges and magistrates in attendance, and all public servants in the judiciary present, ladies and gentlemen, my fellow Kenyans, good morning. I'm very excited to join you all here today, and very grateful to the Honorable Chief Justice Martha Koome for extending an invitation to me to be part of this milestone by the judiciary fraternity. I must also confess that I'm very proud of the remarkable steps the judiciary, led by the Chief Justice, is making in enhancing access to justice, especially for the people of Kenya and in very remote corners of this country. I was, in May 2025, I was here at the Supreme Court building in May 2025 to witness the launch of e-judiciary mobile application and 2023-2024 Judiciary Performance Management and Measurement Understanding Evaluation Report. And I must tell you, I have been a very good ambassador out there with the global community. Recently, recently, I think 2 weeks ago, I participated in a panel of ministers at the United Nations in New York on Sustainable Development Goals 16 conference. And part of the discussions was on the measures Kenya is taking to build the capacity in the public service, particularly strengthening accountable citizen-centric public service delivery and building an inclusive and digital governance to promote peaceful and inclusive societies. As a patriotic Kenyan and a friend of judiciary, I could not forget to discuss at length how our judiciary, through the digital platform like e-judiciary mobile application, is instrumental in enhancing access to justice and the provision of accountable, transparent, and citizen-centered public service delivery in our courts. It was a very proud moment for me in New York to say what Kenyan judiciary, led by the Chief Justice, has achieved in that space. As a government, we owe Kenyans an effective and efficient governance system, and advancing digital governance and innovation is non-negotiable. We have to leverage digital tools such as artificial intelligence to enhance public service delivery and measure the productivity and performance of public officers and institutions. I have seen the representative of Public Service Commission here, my sister Mary Kemonye, and I think time is ripe as far as Public Service Commission is concerned to ensure that the recruitment, the promotion, and measurement of productivity within the public service, there is minimal human interactions. By employing the digital or the artificial intelligence technologies which are emerging on a day-to-day basis and moving at a very high speed, so that we can ensure Kenyans fully have trust with the public institutions which we have and which Kenyans have set these institutions to themselves. We have to leverage all these technologies to enhance public service delivery and ensure the productivity and performance of public officers and institutions. Moving forward, artificial intelligence or AI will be instrumental in automating routine tasks, tracking key performance indicators in real time. As the President of Kenya, President William Ruto, directed during the National Productivity Performance Conference last month or 2 weeks ago, we need to institute whole government public service workforce reforms. We must reward performance and innovators and sanction and performance without apology. I will be presenting a CAB memo very soon on public sector transformation policy, so that we can progress from where we started in the year 2002 during Mwai Kibaki administration. We can move the transformation within public sector and be able to serve Kenyans who are very agile, who the mean age is about 22 years, and they need public institutions which are flexible, which are moving at the speed which they want public services to be delivered. So we have no alternative but to ensure we are going to orchestrate reforms within the public sector. Career progression cannot be based on seniority and years of service. Instead, merit, demonstrated results, and innovation should be and must be now become the levers that determine promotion in public service. We need to shift the focus from time spent at the workplace to the value delivered to Kenyans, and artificial intelligence will be vital in this regard. Cabinet directed this week on Tuesday that all ministries must have internal units which are going to be checking or advancing the use of artificial intelligence within the government. And yesterday, in the morning, we had a cabinet committee meeting, a whole cabinet committee meeting, where presentations were made as far as artificial intelligence is concerned. And this is a space which Kenya has to move with the speed to take advantage of that space, but also to ensure the risk which comes within that space are mitigated. And there are enormous risks within the artificial intelligence space. Artificial intelligence will be extremely important in identifying operational bottlenecks, personalizing civil service workflows, and reinforcing human analysis in the public service. So today, the round of 2024-2025 Judiciary Performance Management and Measurement Unit Evaluation Report is extremely important not only to the judiciary, but to Kenyans. As you mark the successful completion of the 10th cycle of performance management implementation in the judiciary, the transformation journey reaffirm the institution commitment to accountability. And I thank you, Honorable Chief Justice, for this leadership. The 2024-2025 PMMU Evaluation Report demonstrates the progress the judiciary continues to make in improving court performance through enhanced case clearance, sustained reduction of case backlog, increased productivity, strengthened accountability, and adoption of technology-driven solutions. The report also highlights the growing contribution of innovations such as virtual courts, the case tracking system, the e-filing, enterprise resource planning, alternative justice systems, and alternative dispute resolution in improving efficiency, reducing the cost of accessing justice, and expanding access to judicial services for all Kenyans. As you may be aware, on Tuesday, the Cabinet approved Kenya sharing 26 billion project to construct a new Supreme Court complex as part of modernizing the judiciary and improving access to justice. This is also a very important milestone, not only to judiciary, but to the country and Kenyans. And I can assure you, the President of the Republic of Kenya, William Samoei Ruto, was very, very firm in ensuring this milestone or the processing, the cabinet processing of this matter as far as the project is concerned is very, very committed in that direction. I want to congratulate the judiciary for the PMMU route as the reaffirmation of judiciary's commitment to the building a high-performing, accountable, innovative, and future-ready institution that continuously improves service delivery and advances the constitutional promise of accessible, timely, efficient, and people-centered justice for all. I thank you all. God bless you. May God bless Kenya. May God bless the President of Kenya. And may justice be our shield and defender at all times. Asanteni sana. Thank you so much, my Lady Honorable Chief Justice. As I mentioned to you, I will seek your permission to leave after my speech, because I have another function in Makueni County, and we have to continue serving Kenyans. So I would have loved to sit here and to be with you until the end, but I respectfully, my Lady Honorable Chief Justice, to allow me to go to Makueni. But I assure you, the government or the executive led by our President, William Samoei Ruto, is committed to ensure there's a clear division and also to ensure all the court orders we follow as executive. And that's why when my colleague, Honorable Duare, the Minister, the Cabinet Secretary for Health, when he was summoned to court, he appeared, and we will continue in that direction, because these are instructions from the President. So we are committed as executive to be guided where necessary. I thank you. I mean, God bless you all. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable CS, for those very, very eloquent and kind remarks. We'll request, when he's leaving, we will be able to give him the Obama Club until he finds his way out of the premises. And now it is my distinct pleasure to welcome the Honorable the Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court, my Lady Martha Koome, to come and address us as the highlight of today's celebration. We appreciate you, my lady. Obama Club, please.
Thank you very much, my sister, the Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Mulugo, the chairperson of this great committee that has done so much work for us. A very good morning, everybody. Yes, I recognize all of you this morning, and thank you most sincerely for honoring the invitation to join us in the launch of the 10th cycle of our PMMU. Allow me also to abide by the protocol that was established, because all of you are very, very key stakeholders in the administration of justice, And we really thank you for taking time to come and support this initiative. I want to thank the Cabinet Secretary, Honorable Geoffrey Roku, the Cabinet Secretary, Public Service and Human Capital Development, who is also my neighbor where I come from, and we consider him one of the tallest men in Embu, about to receive the Guinness, to enter the Guinness Book of Record for his, for his height. I also want to recognize my brother, Mr. Renson Igonga, who is the DPP and also the Vice Chairperson of the National Council on the Administration of Justice. I know we have many members from NCAJ. I don't know whether they turned up or you came to represent anybody from NCAJ. I see a Commissioner, Mary Karen is one of them. Thank you very much for coming to represent the NCAJ. I also have membership from the Judiciary Leadership Team. If you can be upstanding, we recognize you, led by Justice Ouko of the Supreme Court, Justice Steve Gatembu, the President-elect of Court of Appeal. Congratulations, you are also a member. Our PJs, ICOT, ELC, ELRC, our registrars, thank you very much for representing JLT. Thank you very much all the speakers who have spoken, the Judicial Service Commission, for always providing us with guidance on accountability, because you keep telling us independence goes hand in hand with accountability, and thus far we are very, very grateful to JSC. Senior Counsel, we are grateful for your speech and for always supporting the judiciary. True, Honorable C.S. Luku is new to this, because those who have known you for the last 30 years know the relationship between you and our sister. And therefore, we consider you also as a brother. We consider you as a brother in the judiciary, a very, very critical brother who really cares for the institution of the justice. And thank you for steering the Senior Council towards ensuring that we have a profession that adheres to very, very high standards. Thank you very much. Thank you, Honorable Karuma. You're always very kind, but you know you are one of us. I do not want to say more. But we really thank you for all the support that you give us, and our greetings to the Speaker, especially for the support that Parliament gave to the judiciary when we passed the very, very painful act of Parliament to deal with the retirement of judges. We were being governed, I don't know whether Kenyans knew this, by a 1947 Act of Parliament. That is what governed the retirement of judges up to when you enacted the Judges Retirement Benefits Act. And for that, we are grateful that you looked at the dignity of the judges who have served this nation with dedication, that they don't retire in poverty. I want to thank all the judges, magistrates, judicial staff, our partners who have held us and worked with us this journey, and really the committee, and also the Directorate of Strategic Planning that worked on this report. All of you, thank you very much. I'm really, really honored to be part of this transformation. When C.S. Luku was talking about the executive or the government embracing resource-based management performance, at least they will find the judiciary has established the way in the last 10 years, and we can offer some examples to them. So today, this morning, I am most honored to participate in the official launch of the Performance Management and Measurement Understanding Evaluation Report for the financial year 2024-2025. This occasion marks an important milestone in our journey towards excellence in performance within the judiciary. Like I said, we take independence and accountability and transparency to be part and parcel of one thing: service delivery. More importantly, it provides an opportunity when we evaluate what we have done, gives us an opportunity to reflect on how effectively we are translating our constitutional mandate into meaningful justice outcomes for the people of Kenya. What Senior Counsel Mr. Philip Murugo has told us is well taken, that when we started, we were struggling to see where to begin, to ask judges to account for the time. And they were telling us cases are complex, and you cannot ask a judge to say what they have done. You will be interfering with their independence. And I really thank the judges because they appreciated that although we are independent, we are also accountable to the Kenyans who sustain us in these positions. So the significance of this launch is further underscored by the ongoing implementation of our blueprint, the social transformation through access to justice, our strategy that guides us in how to build a people-centered institution that is innovative, that is accountable, and that is transformative, always listening and always living to the expectations of the people we serve. So the issues you have told us to consult also LSK, consult also other court users, committees, and stakeholders in our evaluation are well taken, because we are at the stage where we are reviewing all the performance tools that we embraced in 2015, because we gave ourselves a target, and we are asking ourselves, what is the weight of this target that we gave has to adhere to? So in the next cycle, we will be having other tools, because we know in every case, court station, there are 3 categories of cases that are filed. There are those which are almost summary, if I may give an example, of petty offenses in a magistrate's court, or succession matters that are not even contested. And other people, if you come from where I come, who will just take you to court so that I can teach you a lesson. But upon arriving in court, then you want to keep the case there hanging. So upon many reflections and examination of our work and research, it is clear that 75% are those cases which we call low-hanging fruits. 20% are average, or what we call standard, and they can be completed also once we engage in some effective case management system. And 5% is the complex, and that's why we are doing case weighting, so that now we have reached a stage where we are saying the average caseload for a magistrate is so much. Every magistrate should deal with, I think, 1,000 cases. A judge of the High Court, 600 cases. And I think ELC, I think 300 or 400 because of the complexity of those cases. But even those complexities will be weighted so that we know exactly how long it takes to complete a matter. This way, we are trying to ensure there is accountability. Everybody accounts for the time they take in the courts, because this reminds us that justice must not only be delivered, but must also be experienced as accessible, timely, fair, and responsive. If you come to court with those summary matters, you should not be kept for 3 years. Those matters should be finished within 6 or 1 year. So the performance management and measurement understanding framework remains one of our most important strategic instruments for realizing this vision. Since its introduction a decade ago, the framework has fundamentally transformed the way we plan, the way we implement, the way we monitor, and the way we evaluate our work. It has enabled us to move beyond assessments, and we have embraced a culture of evidence-informed in decision-making by measuring results and also taking many lessons, which we call institutional learning and continuous improvement. Over the years, and we are very, very grateful to the Public Service Commission, Dr. Miri Kimonye, we learned a lot from the public service when we were starting this process. We started on that premise of results-based management, which we were taught by the public service, but I think we have now perfected it better than public service. So PMMU has evolved from performance measurement framework into comprehensive management system that supports strategic execution, strengthens institutional governance, promotes accountability, and enables us to translate our constitutional aspirations into measurable results. It is now firmly embedded in the culture of the judiciary that when we come to work, we always ask ourselves what it is that we have done and fill in a form we call DCRT, which is used over the time to evaluate what we have done throughout the year. So this report we launched today presents the findings of the 10th cycle of the Performance Management and Measurement Understanding Framework. It covers 351 implementing units, comprising of 330 courts and 21 administrative units across the country, reflecting a remarkable growth from the last cycle, where we evaluated 227 units. The cycle, since we began, has continuously grown, and this expansion demonstrates the successful institutionalization of the performance management across the judiciary. We don't only measure courts, but we also measure the other administrative units. The evaluation records an overall institutional performance score of 88.12%, placing the judiciary within the good performance category. We have experienced a decline because the previous financial year, we were at 95.29%. The results call for both confidence and reflection. Confidence because the results demonstrate the judiciary's resilience and sustained institutional performance despite increasing operational demands. When we go inside the report, we will see the problems we had with the shortage of judges and magistrates, but it will also help us reflect, because excellence is never a destination, but a continuous pursuit that requires innovation, adaptability, and unwavering commitment to improvement. One of the most encouraging findings, ladies and gentlemen, of this evaluation is the judiciary's continuous progress in improving case management and timely resolution of disputes. During the year that we are launching, Our courts resolved a record of 647,886 cases. I think that deserves a clap because this was against the 621,425 new filings, which means we cleared all the cases which were filed in that year, and our case clearance rate is 104%. In practical terms, the judiciary resolved more cases than it received during the reporting year. Equally significant is the continued reduction in case backlog, which declined by 27% from 272,000 to 244 cases. I think we deserve a clap also. These achievements demonstrate that deliberate reforms, effective leadership, and sustained institutional commitment are producing measurable results. More importantly, they signify improved access to justice for citizens across the Republic. The report highlights commendable achievements across our court levels, all our court levels. The Supreme Court, that is represented here by the Honorable Mr. Justice Ouko, attained an impressive performance score of 96.3%, reflecting continued excellence in productivity, case clearance, and judicial efficiency. The Kathy's Court, did I see the acting Chief Kathy? Emerged among the highest performing court systems with a score of 95.4%, demonstrating exceptional commitment to quality service delivery. The Magistrates Court, I saw the RMC, maintained a very strong performance, while the Court of Appeal recorded notable improvement compared with the previous evaluation cycle. These achievements deserve our collective recognition. They reflect professionalism, integrity, and dedication of our judges, judicial officers, registrars, and members of our staff, whose commitment continues to strengthen the administration of justice throughout the country. Our blueprint, the STANJ, always reminds us that our greatest institutional asset is our people. Lasting transformation depends on investing in an inspired, competent, and motivated workforce. We will therefore continue strengthening leadership development. We will continue strengthening continuous professional learning. We will continue with our staff wellness, succession planning, and knowledge management to ensure that every member of the judiciary is equipped to deliver justice with excellence, integrity, and compassion. I congratulate all the courts and the administrative units that attained very good performance ratings, and commend every judge, judicial officer, and member of staff whose dedication made these achievements possible. Colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, this report also provides valuable insights into areas that require our sustained attention. Increasing caseloads, inadequate infrastructure, staffing shortages, ICT constraints, and growing operational demands that continue to affect performance in some court stations and administrative units, not to mention also issues of corruption and underperformance by some of our members. These findings underscore an important reality. As public confidence in the judiciary grows, so too does the demand for judicial services. This is an encouraging development, reflecting the trust that Kenyans continue to place in our institutions. It also places upon us a corresponding responsibility to strengthen our capacity to meet these rising expectations. Our blueprint, the STARGE, identifies institutional strengthening as one of our foremost strategic priorities. We want to leave a strong, independent judiciary. Therefore, we must continue investing in modern court infrastructure, expanding judicial capacity, strengthening governance systems, accelerating digital transformation, and improving operational efficiency to ensure that our institutions remain resilient, responsive, and fit for purpose. Sustaining this transformation also requires predictable and adequate financing. The performance evidence generated through PMMU framework enables us to demonstrate prudent stewardship of public resources. Honorable Karuma, this now nearly 1% of the shareable national budget can clearly be seen how it was utilized across the 330 reporting units covering the whole country. We always do not want to compare ourselves with the Parliament. We want to remain grateful for what we receive, and they say, please look at our coverage. We are all over the country, and therefore this will make you make informed decisions that can enable our budget to go high so that we can cover the entire country, to sambase justice everywhere in this republic. That's our motto. Every resource entrusted to the judiciary must translate into measurable improvements in service delivery, expanded across to justice and greater public confidence in the rule of law. When we are budgeting, we are always asking, and if the court has been given this money, how has it improved the delivery of service to the people that we serve? I'm particularly encouraged by the report's documentation of innovative practices emerging from courts and administrative units across the country. These initiatives demonstrate that the judiciary's transformation agenda is driven not only by sound policies and adequate resources, but also by the creativity, collaboration, and commitment of our people. You have seen we have even talent on patriotism. We compose songs. The future of justice is increasingly digital. We must therefore accelerate the implementation of transformative initiatives, including integrated case management system, e-filing, virtual courts, digital transcription, the intelligent use of data, and other technologically enabled solutions that enhance efficiency while making justice more accessible, transparent, and responsive. Technology, however, is not an end in itself, like other speakers have said. It is an enabler of people-centered justice. Every digital investment must improve the experience of the court users while enhancing the quality, timeliness, and accessibility of judicial services. At the same time, we shall continue strengthening the alternative justice systems. Recently, we received, like the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary said, Chief Justices, and 22 jurisdictions were represented here in Kenya to see and benchmark on our alternative justice system. We took them to a field trip in Embu, where the NJS summit was taking place, and they were thoroughly impressed at how we have embraced people-centered justice and empowered our communities to take charge of their disputes and find solutions that bring harmony and build lasting peace within communities. We will continue on that trajectory of expanding the dispute resolution mechanisms that have broadened access to justice, promote the timely resolution of disputes, and contribute to reducing case backlog. Innovation must not remain confined to individual courts or administrative units. Good practices should be documented, shared, and replicated across the judiciary so that institutional learning becomes a catalyst for continuous improvement and nationwide transformation. Beyond our measuring performance, through this framework, which is an instrument for institutional learning, accountability, and strategic transformation, the findings in the report show that we will continue to rely on data to inform policy formulation, evidence-based planning, resource allocation, institutional reforms, and future investments. They provide the evidence required to make sound decisions, strengthen institutional performance, and enhance the quality of justice. As we embark on the next performance cycle, I call upon every court, registry, directorate, and administrative unit to carefully reflect on the recommendations contained in this report and translate them into practical actions and drive continuous improvement. Our ambition extends beyond achieving high performance scores. It is also to ensure that every person who comes before our courts will experience justice that is timely, fair, and responsive. That is the true measure of our success, and it is the very essence of people-centered justice. In conclusion, I want to say beyond the PMMU awards that we are giving this morning, and in fulfillment of the commitment made under our blueprint, we are today introducing another category of merit award, which we are calling Chief Justice's Merit Award. Thank you. This is a special recognition award designed to complement, not replace, our existing performance evaluation system. It is intended to honor individuals, teams, and court stations whose exceptional contributions are not fully captured in the conventional performance metrics. Those who consistently exceeded normal expectations, went beyond the call of duty, and demonstrated extraordinary commitment to the ethos of our blueprint, and those whose efforts created a lasting positive impact on the administration of justice. Across the judiciary, there are remarkable examples of service that transform service delivery, that expand access to justice, that inspire innovation, that strengthen public confidence, and elevate the institution's standing. The guiding question for this award is simple. Did you make an exceptional difference? Today, we are proud to confer what we are calling the inaugural Chief Justice's Merit Awards upon distinguished judges, judicial officers, and members of staff whose service exemplifies these ideals. Our objective is not only to celebrate excellence, but also to inspire a culture of innovation, dedication, and service that reinforces the judiciary's enduring commitment to excellence in the administration of justice. As I end, allow me to express my very, very sincere gratitude and appreciation to the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee for your leadership, the Honorable Lady Justice Agnes Murugo. She has been in this journey for the last 10 years as a member, as a vice chair, as a chair, and she has delivered a very, very good project that can continue and that is sustainable. And for that, your name will be written in the history of judiciary forever. I also want to thank all the members of the committee and commend the Directorate of Strategy, Planning, and Organization Productivity for coordinating this extensive exercise and producing this report. I wish to acknowledge the steadfast leadership of the Honorable Deputy Chief Justice in advancing the judiciary's performance management agenda and the invaluable administrative support provided by the Office of the Chief Registrar of the Judiciary in ensuring the successful implementation of this important initiative. Above all, I extend my deepest appreciation to every judge, every judicial officer, registrar, and of course, I will not be able to mention all your names, but consider them mentioned, every director and member of staff across the country, for your professionalism, integrity, and unwavering commitment to one, strengthening the judiciary, deepening public confidence in our institution, and advancing our constitutional mandate. And I thank you most sincerely. Let us also therefore remain united in our resolve to transform institutional performance into meaningful justice outcomes, to uphold the rule of law, to protect the rights and the freedoms guaranteed by our Constitution, and to build a judiciary that inspires enduring public confidence for generations to come. It is now my singular honor and privilege to officially launch the Performance Management and Measurement Understanding Evaluation Report for the financial year 2024-2025. Thank you very much, and may God bless the judiciary, may God bless Kenya, and may God bless all of us, the people who serve at the vineyard of justice. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Can I request the CJ, before you leave the stage, I can request the front bench to join the CJ, kindly, as we prepare for the formal launch. Mheshimiwa Kaluma, karibu, kindly join the front bench. We now want to have the formal launch of the report, and we are grateful. The report is in two forms. We have the performance management and measurement understanding report, and we also have the innovations report that are being launched concurrently by the Honorable Chief Justice, assisted by the team that has joined the Chief Justice. Copies, both hard copies and digital copies, in a short while, and it basically sets out all the things that have been done and said in the last 1 year. Thank you, and in the background we can see some of the things that have been happening. Thank you very much. I can request you can have your seats kindly. Thank you.
Sorry, I was reminded by the Judicial Service Commission of a promise we made to Kenyans, a resolution which was made by the Judicial Service Commission that we should, moving forward, reduce the performance, not court-based, but officer-based, so that every month we should be telling Kenyans how many cases we have done. And every court to show how many cases we have done. That exercise is ongoing. We have the cases or the data for the month of June, which actually comes at the close of the financial year 2025-2026. And therefore, we have that all-year report. And from it, we can be able to extrapolate what it is exactly was done in June, because the instruction was from June moving forward. But now, I think JSC should have told us from July. But we are putting it together because we were caught up by the closing of the year. We have received from every court, the Small Claims Court, the Kadis Court, the Magistrates Court, the High Courts, Courts of Equal Status, the Court of Appeal, the Supreme Court, we have the data on what everyone has done. And we are looking at that data. We will be looking at it also with the Judiciary Leadership Team, and Judicial Service Commission looked at it and said that by the 15th of July, they should have that report so that they can publish it. So what I'm saying is that we have not forgotten the promise given to Kenyans. We are on course because we are independent, but we are also accountable. Some colleague asked, supposing one has done one case. I said, that's what you have done. You will justify it. Supposing another one has done 100 cases, that is what they have done. And data will show. We do not want to shame anybody, because we know some cases are complex. And in the fullness of time, through this innovation report you see here, we have also innovated a card that you can log in, and if you're dealing with a complex case, the card will show the amount of hours you took and the amount of days and weeks and months you took in that one case, while a colleague was able to clear 100 cases in the same space of time. We have done a lot of thinking in this, a lot of study, a lot of research, and therefore we are trying to see how to embrace a case management system that enables us to deal with that 75% low-hanging fruits, 20% average, and 5% complex. We know there are some courts that only deal with very, very complex cases, like the anti-corruption, but we will have a matrix that will also enable them be accountable. Thank you very much, CRJ and commissioners, for reminding me to tell Kenyans this. Asante sana.
My lady, I didn't want you to leave the stage for just one more time, like in the Bible. No, this one can be held here, so that we don't have to call you back here again. My lady, most of the people sitting here are from constituencies. Yes. They are waiting for the Form 34B. And that is why they are here. Okay. So with your kind permission, I'll just invite the Vice Chair of the committee to begin with the citations before we release you to have your seat, very kindly. Thank you. Welcome, Madam Vice Chair. As you do so, I'll also invite Judge of Supreme Court, my Lord Justice Ouko, to come and to assist you to do that together with the Chair of AJPMC.
My Lady Chief Justice and President of the Supreme Court of Kenya, allow me to ride on the protocols that were laid so as not to stand between people and their Form 34B. We don't want stones here. And we are going to break the monotony. I do a bit of the citation, a few of them. Somebody else does the next, so that we do not have a monotonous monologue going on. So the first one, my lady, is a recognition award for the exceptional performance of the Supreme Court. And this is not rigged. This is the court worked. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, reflecting excellence in service delivery, operational efficiency, and an unwavering commitment to continuous improvement in the administration of justice. The Supreme Court of Kenya. And we also have to point out that during the period under review, the court was under the leadership of her ladyship, the Chief Justice. And so the representative will receive. Thank you, my lady. Oh, all right. So he's the one who's receiving on your behalf as the Supreme Court. Thank you, my lady. The second one is recognition award for the most improved Court of Appeal. This award is presented in recognition of the most significant improvement in overall performance among the Court of Appeal stations and divisions, reflecting an outstanding commitment to enhancing service delivery, operational excellence, and access to justice. The recipient is the Nairobi Court of Appeal Civil Division, the presiding judge, and during the period under review, His Lordship, the incoming president, was the one in charge of that division. Thank you, my lord, and thank you, my lady. The third one is recognition award for the consistent top-performing Court of Appeal station. This award is presented in recognition of the sustained high performance over the past 4 years, reflecting consistent excellence in service delivery, operational. I think, my lady, who else? Maybe the CRJ, come. Pardon? Is Judge Tuyot here? No, I wanted to, the one who's giving, oh, we have not reached you. Okay, a consistent performing Court of Appeal station. And this court is Mombasa. That's why I was calling somebody else, because the period under review, it was her ladyship who was there. So I didn't want her to be holding it and giving it to herself. That's why I wanted the registrar to be the one to hand it over to her. You can stand there as handing over to her. Justice Tuyot should have been here to receive today, but the period under review was under her ladyship. Thank you, CRJ. The fourth one is recognition award for the most improved High Court station and division. This award is presented in recognition of the most significant improvement in overall performance among the High Court stations and divisions, reflecting a strengthened commitment to effective service delivery, operational excellence, and access to justice. The station recorded an overall performance improvement of 28.97% during the period under review, and this is Nanyuki High Court. I don't know if, do we have, or the registrar is receiving on behalf of Justice Kamau, or the principal, one of you. During the period under review, the judge in charge was Justice Anthony Kimani Ndungu. He is not here, but the one who's there now in charge is Justice Jacqueline Kamau. She's also not here. Thank you, Principal Judge. The fifth one is recognition award for the overall best performing High Court station for the caseload category of above 1,000 files filed. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, reflecting excellence in service delivery, case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice among High Court stations, handling more than 1,000 filed cases. The recipient is Thika High Court. I now invite the judge in charge, Judge Muchemi Florence, and she was also the judge in charge over the period under review. So she's She's being escorted by her principal judge. Thank you, my lady judge, and thank you, Chief Justice, for your team that's working hard. And the sixth award goes to the overall best performing High Court for the caseload category between 451 and 1,000, just below 1,000 cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice among that category. This is Kisii High Court. The period under review, it was under Lady Justice Terry Odera, but now it is under Justice Nixon Sifuna. None is here, so the principal judge can receive on their behalf. Thank you. And the last one that I am presenting is a recognition award for the overall best performing High Court for the caseload below 450 filed cases. This is Voi High Court. This award is presented in recognition of exemplary performance across key judicial indicators, reflecting a strong commitment to efficient service delivery. Do we have anybody? Judge is here. During the period under review, it was still under Her Ladyship Justice Asena Thongeri, and it's right that she receives it, and she should be escorted by her principal judge. Thank you. Thank you so much, Thank you, my lady.
And thank you, Chief Justice. I can now request you to have your seat. Thank you so much. My lady, allow me to request Senior Counsel to kindly come and assist us in the next order, even as I call upon my Lord, Justice Wanike Gashoka, to come and read the next set of citations to give out. Yes.
Nice photo. I advise them it's a nice moment to take to update their album. So the Honorable Chief Justice, the next award is recognition award for the overall best performing High Court handling criminal cases only. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance among High Court stations handling criminal cases only, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. The recipient of this award is Kibera High Court. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Her Ladyship Justice Diana Kavenza, who continues to serve in that capacity. Yes. The photos will show Justice Ogola as the best performing judge. Yes. The next award is a recognition award for the overall best performing Milimani High Court division caseload of 1,000 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance among Milimani High Court divisions handling more than 1,000 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. The recipient, Milimani Family Division. The division is under the leadership of Honorable Justice Hilary Shimitei, who continues to serve in that capacity. And I know the PJ, Principal Judge, is also, yes, is in that division. So now he is here in that capacity as a judge serving in that division. Congratulations, Principal Judge. The next award, recognition award for the overall best performing Milimani High Court Division, case load category, 1,000 and below filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance among Milimani High Court divisions handling 1,000 and fewer filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. The recipient, Milimani Anti-Corruption and Economic Crimes Division. And during that period under review, the division was under the leadership of Honorable Lady Justice Lucy Juguna. It's now currently under the leadership of the Honorable Lady Justice Rose Ougo. Karibu sana, Principal Judge. The next category, recognition award for the most improved employment and labor relations court. This award is presented in recognition of remarkable improvement in overall performance among the employment and labor relations courts, reflecting a strong commitment to enhancing service delivery, operational efficiency, effectiveness, and access to justice. The court recorded an overall performance improvement of 26% during the period under review. The recipient, Bugoma Employment and Labor Relations Court. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of the Honorable Justice David Derito, who continues to serve in that capacity. Yes, may I call the Principal Judge? Yes, the next award, recognition award for the overall best performing employment and labor relations court. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance in the adjudication of employment and labor relation cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. The recipient, Kisumu Employment and Labor Relations Court. And during the period under review, the court was under the leadership of the Honorable Justice Nzioki Wamakau, who continues to serve in that capacity. Presiding Judge.
Thank you so much, my Lord. And without putting us under, I'll request Senior Counsel to also have his seat. Thank you. Allow me to now invite Judge of Appeal, Justice Chief Radido, to join us on the stage. As he does so, I'll also want to request Commissioner Karen, if you could kindly also join us on the stage. Yes. I noticed that Judge Arito is unusually subdued today. I hope he'll brighten up and he'll do for us the next set of.
Thank you, MC. I'm subdued because I just came from the hospital. Recognition award for the consistent top-performing environment and land courts. This award is presented in recognition of exemplary and sustained performance over the past 5 years among the environment and land courts, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Lady Justice Jane Onyango. The recipient court is Thika Environment and Land Court. I now invite the presiding judge or a designated representative to receive this award. Thank you. Recognition award for the overall best performing. The principal judge of the Environment and Land Court, Honorable Mr. Justice Oscar Angote, who continues in that capacity. The recipient is Milimani Environment and Land Court. Next is recognition award for the overall best performing environment and land court, caseload category between 105 and 165 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the environment and land courts handling between 105 and 165 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Mr. Justice Edward Wabwoto. The court is currently under the leadership of Honorable Lady Justice Jacinta Orwa. The recipient court is Voi Environment and Land Court. I now invite the presiding judge or a designated representative to receive this award. Recognition award for the most improved magistrates court. This award is presented in recognition of significant improvement in overall performance among the magistrates' courts, reflecting a strong commitment to enhancing service delivery, operational efficiency, effectiveness, and access to justice. The court recorded an overall performance improvement of 24% during the period under review. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Lucas O. Onyina. The court is currently under the leadership of Honorable Alfred Kibiru. The recipient court is Milimani Chief Magistrates Court. I now invite the head of station to receive this award. Recognition award for the overall best performing magistrates court caseload category above 5,000 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the magistrates courts handling more than 5,000 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Dennis Mikoyan. The court is currently under the leadership of Honorable Peter Maina Ndwiga. The court is Eldoret Magistrates Court. I now invite the head of station or a designated representative to receive this award. Recognition Award for the overall Best Performing Magistrates Court caseload category between 3,001 and 5,000 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the magistrates' courts handling between 3,001 and 5,000 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Commissioner Evelyn Olwande, who continues to serve in that capacity. The recipient court is Milimani Family and Divorce Magistrates Court, and now invite the head of station or a designated representative to receive this award. Recognition Award for the overall Best Performing Magistrates Court caseload category between 2001 and 3,000 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the magistrates' courts handling between 2001 and 3,000 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Daniel Musyoka Ngalu, who continues to serve in that capacity, and the court is Gatundu Magistrates Court. Honorable Registrar Magistrates Court will receive the award on behalf of the head of station. Recognition Award for the overall Best Performing Magistrates Court caseload category between 1,001 and 2,000 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the magistrates' courts handling between 1,001 and 2,000 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Crispin Oruo, who continues to serve in that capacity. The recipient court is Rongo Magistrates Court. RMC will receive the award on behalf of the head of station. Recognition Award for the overall Best Performing Magistrates Court caseload category 1,000 and below. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the magistrates' courts handling 1,000 and fewer filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Rita Amwai. The court is currently under the leadership of Honorable Louise Kamanga, who serves in that capacity. The court is Kaloleni Magistrates Court. I now invite the head of station or a designated representative to receive this award. And there ends my moment of glory.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Judge, and thank you so much, Commissioner, for accepting to preside over that part. Allow me, ladies and gentlemen, to now call my Lord Justice Emmanuel Washe to come forth. As he does so, allow me to also call Mheshimiwa Kaluma to also come and join Justice Washe on the podium to help us with the next set of presentations.
Your Lordship, we move to the recognition award for the overall best performing magistrates court. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the magistrates courts handling criminal cases only, reflecting reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. This award goes to Milimani Anti-Corruption Magistrates Court. During the time of review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Harrison Baraza Omwima, who continues to serve in that capacity. Thereafter, we move to the recognition award of the overall best performing magistrates court. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the magistrates court handling children's cases only. This award goes to Tononoka Magistrates Court. During this time, it was under the leadership of Honorable Nelly Chepchirchir, who continues to serve in that capacity. Thank you. Next award goes to the most improved small claims court. Again, this award recognizes the significant improvement in overall performance across the small claims court, demonstrating service delivery, operational efficiency, and effective handling of small claims matters, with an overall performance of 17%, and this goes to Nyeri Small Claims Court. Any representative? Okay. Under this review, the period under review, the court was being led by Honorable Ishmael Imolet, but it's currently held by Honorable Benia Okongo. Thank you. The next award is for the overall best performing small claims court with cases of 1,000 cases above. This award is again in recognition of the exceptional overall performance over key judicial indicators in small claims courts handling over 1,000 cases. And this award goes to Machakos Small Claims Court. During the period under review, Honorable Benta Luova was in charge, and currently the station is led by Honorable Dorcas Endo. Thank you. We move to the award recognizing the overall best performing small claims court with cases between 400 and 1,000 cases. Again, this award is in recognition of the exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the small claims courts handling 400 to 1,000 cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery. And here we have Siaya Small Claims Courts. During the period of review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Jacob Umkala, who continues to serve in that capacity. We then move to recognition of the overall best performing small claims court with cases between 200 and 400 cases. This award is presented in recognition of the exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the small claims court handling 200 to 400 cases, reflecting excellency in service delivery, and this goes to Malindi Small Claims Court. Any representative? Yes, please. During this period, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Mkruna Namunyak, who continues to act in that capacity. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my Lord. I want to invite my Deputy President, Honorable Lady Justice Letizia, to come to the floor. As he does so, I want to request the representative of the AG to kindly join us on the stage to assist with this part of the program.
So we'll proceed. The next is the recognition award for the most improved Kadhi's court. This award is presented in recognition of significant improvement in overall performance across Kadhi's courts, demonstrating enhanced service delivery, operational efficiency, and effective handling of matters within the jurisdiction of the Kadhi's courts, with an overall performance improvement of 24%. The recipient of the award is Kajiado Kadhi's Court. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Abdi Latif Silao. The court is currently led by Honorable Gavava Mohamed. I now invite a representative to receive the award. Recognition award for the consistent top performing Kadhi's court. This award is presented in recognition of consistent top performance among the Kadhi's courts in service delivery demonstrated through sustained excellence in case management, judicial efficiency, and access to justice in matters within the jurisdiction of the Kadhi's courts over the past 5 years. The recipient of the award is Garsen Kadhi's Court. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Swaleh Mohamed Ali. The current head of station is Honorable Omar Swaleh. I now invite the Kadhi to receive the award. Recognition award for overall best performing Kadhi's court for the caseload category above 1,000 cases filed. This award is presented in recognition of the exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the Kadhi's courts handling above 1,000 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. The recipient of the award is Mombasa Kadhi's Court. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Abdi Aziz Maalim. I now invite the Kadhi or a designated representative to receive the award. Recognition award for overall best performing Kadhi's court, case load category of between 301 and 1,000 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the Kadhi's courts handling between 301 and 1,000 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. The recipient of the award is Hola Kadhi's Court. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Abdullahi Mohammed, who continues to serve in that capacity. I now invite the Kadhi or designated representative to receive the award. Recognition award for overall best performing Kadhi's court, case load category of between 101 and 300 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key judicial indicators among the Kadhi's courts handling between 101 and 300 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. The recipient of the award is Takaba Kadhi's Court. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Hussein Mohammed. The court is currently led by Honorable Adan Tulu. We now move to the tribunal category. Recognition award for the most improved tribunal. This award is presented in recognition of significant improvement in overall performance across the tribunals, demonstrating enhanced service delivery, operational efficiency, and effective adjudication of tribunal matters with an overall performance improvement of 26.79%. The recipient of the award is Business Premises and Rent Tribunal. During the period under review, the tribunal was under the leadership of Honorable Justice Cyprian Mugambi, and it's currently led by Honorable James Waome Degwa. Recognition award for the overall best performing tribunal, case load category of between 51 and 200 filed cases. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance across key performance indicators among the tribunals handling between 51 and 200 filed cases, reflecting excellence in service delivery, effective case management, operational efficiency, and access to justice. The recipient of the award is the Sports Dispute Tribunal. During the period under review, the tribunal was under the leadership of Honorable Justice Banan Murunga, and it's currently led by Honorable Alan Mola. I now invite the chairperson of the tribunal and designated representative to receive the award. Thank you. My moment of shining is over. I hand over to the chair.
Thank you so much, my lady, and thank you. You can also have your seat. Thank you. Sorry, not the chair. Only him. Yes. Sorry to ask you to come back again. We have a few more to go. Thank you. I'll now invite my Lord, Justice Nga, to come forth. As I do so, I want to request Commissioner Jerusha to also join us on the stage to assist in the next part of the presentations. Karibu sana.
The next award is recognition award for the Office of the Registrar, Supreme Court, for attaining a very good performance. This award is presented in recognition of attaining a very good performance in overall service delivery, operational efficiency, and upholding standards. The recipient is the Office of the Registrar, Supreme Court. During the period under review, the office was under the leadership of Lady Justice Letizia Wachira. The office is currently led by Honorable Thomas Nzioki Thiaka, Acting Registrar of the Supreme Court. The next award is Recognition Award for Overall Best Performing Office of the Registrar, overseeing 40 registries and above. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance in the management of court records, operational efficiency, and the provision of exemplary support to judicial functions. The recipient of the award is the Office of the Registrar, High Court. During the period under review, the office was under the leadership of Honorable Clara Otieno Omondi, who continues to serve in that capacity. Next is the Recognition Award for Overall Best Performing Office of the Registrar, overseeing less than 40 registries. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance in the management of court records, operational efficiency, and the provision of exemplary support to judicial functions. The recipient is the Office of the Registrar, Employment and Labor Relations Court. During the period under review, the office was under the leadership of Justice Kennedy Kandet. The office is currently led by Honorable Frederick Momanyi. Next is the Recognition Award for Overall Best Performing Semi-Autonomous Judiciary Agency. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance in enhancing the capacity of judges and judicial officers, promoting institutional excellence, and supporting the effective service delivery across the judiciary. The recipient of the award is the Kenya Judiciary Academy. During the period under review, the agency was under the leadership of the Honorable Justice Dr. Smoking Wanjala, who continues to serve in that capacity. The next award is Recognition Award for the Overall Best Performing Directorate. This award is presented in recognition of exceptional overall performance in providing support to judicial process enhancing operational efficiency, and significantly improving service delivery within the judiciary. The recipient of the award is the Directorate of Supply Chain Management. During the period under review, the Directorate was under the leadership of Mr. Jeremiah Nthusi. The Directorate is currently led by Mr. George Ogwang. And finally, for my part, the next award is a recognition award for the most improved Directorate. This award is presented in recognition of significant improvement in overall performance, demonstrating enhanced service delivery, operational efficiency, and effective support to judicial functions, with an overall performance improvement of 7.86%. The recipient of the award is the Directorate of Administration and Security Services. During the period under review, the Directorate was under the leadership of Mr. Martin Mutua, who continues to serve in that capacity. I invite the Director or a designated representative to receive the award.
Thank you, my Lord, and thank you, Madam Jerusa, for helping us with that session. It's now my honor and privilege to invite the Registrar Magistrates Court, Honorable Caroline Kabucho, to come forth. As she does so, I also want to invite our representative from the IBC. Are you still there? Sorry, not IBC, my apologies. I'll be calling you twice. From the SRC. Are you still there? If not, can I invite the newest president in Kenya, the incoming president of the Court of Appeal.
Thank you very much. We shall continue. Recognition Award for Service Delivery Innovation. This award is presented in recognition of an outstanding service delivery innovation that promotes public awareness of children's rights and reinforces the judiciary's commitment to inclusive justice by amplifying children's voices in national conversation. The recipient is the Office of the Registrar, Employment and Labor Relations Court. During the period under review, the office was under the leadership of Justice Kennedy Cadet. The office is currently led by Honorable Frederick Momanyi. I would kindly want to invite both of them. Justice Cadet, kindly. Together with the Recognition Award for Service Delivery Innovation. This award is presented in recognition of an outstanding service delivery innovation that supports the judiciary's vision of people-centered justice and enhances access to justice by empowering self-represented litigants to navigate court processes. The recipient is Office of the Registrar, Supreme Court. During the period under review, the office was under the leadership of Lady Justice Letizia Wachira. The office is currently headed by Honorable Thomas Nzioki, Registrar of the Supreme Court. I now invite Honorable Justice Letizia to also come and receive this. Recognition Award for Service Delivery Innovation. This award is presented in recognition of an outstanding service delivery innovation that strengthens integrity, traceability, and accountability of expert management, while supporting compliance with established court procedures. The recipient is Malindi Magistrates Court. During the period under review, the court was under the leadership of Honorable Elizabeth Osui. The court is currently under the leadership of Josephat Burundi Kalo. I now invite the head of station or a designated representative to receive the award. Honorable Wasike, come and receive on their behalf because you are close to them. Recognition Award for Service Delivery Innovation. This award is presented in recognition of an outstanding service delivery innovation that has significantly enhanced efficiency, transparency, and accountability in the administration of succession matters by enabling real-time tracking of the entire life cycle of succession matters and improving access to information. The recipient is Office of the Registrar, High Court. During the period under review, the office was under the leadership of Honorable Clara Otieno Omondi. She's calling her team. That is the end of this session. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, RMC. Thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lady. Isn't that wonderful? Haven't they performed? Let's wapatie makofi ingine. And kindly, if you have received a certificate, don't leave before you are given a frame. A beautiful frame is coming your way in that regard. My lady, I am humbled to again invite you. We want to get to the next session. As her ladyship indicated earlier on, we have a new category that is the CJ's Achievement Awards. And as we do so, I also want to invite the Vice Chair of AJPMC to come forth and assist us with the first part of that process.
My lady, this is a very special group. The first ones to receive your the Chief Justice Merit Award citation. And the first one on the list is His Lordship Justice William Ouko, Judge of the Supreme Court of Kenya, for distinguished service in judicial welfare and institutional reform, for exceptional leadership in securing and the enactment of the Judges Retirement Benefits Act 2026, restoring dignity to the judges in retirement after more than 3 decades of deferred reform. The second one is Her Ladyship Justice Agnes Murgo, Judge of the Court of Appeal, for distinguished leadership in performance management, for visionary and steadfast leadership as one of the founding members of the current chairperson and the current chairperson of the Administration of Justice and Performance Management Committee. The third is Justice Professor Joel Ngugi, Judge of the Court of Appeal. He's not here. I don't know if the incoming president, will you receive for him, please? Yes, distinguished leadership in alternative justice system and people-centered justice for his visionary leadership as chairperson of the National Steering Committee. The third is Justice Agri Muchelule, Judge of the Court of Appeal, for distinguished leadership in court-annexed mediation and alternative dispute resolution, for steadfast leadership as chairperson of the Judiciary Steering Committee on Mediation, and for strengthening court-annexed mediation and ADR as pathways to timely, accessible, efficient justice. And the fourth is Justice Richard Mwongo, Judge of the High Court. Distinguished contribution to ADR and alternative justice system. The registrar maybe or the principal judge can receive on his behalf for exemplary support to ADR and AJS in Embu County and for distinguished leadership in hosting the 3rd African Chief Justices ADR Forum at Embu. Thank you, my lady. I think this, my lady, today you will stand mpaka bado kuna wengine. Because it's the Chief Justice's award.
Thank you. As I release Vice Chair, I want to invite my Lord, Justice Mwaniki Gashoka, to read the next set of citations.
Okay, the Honorable CJ. The next award is Excellence in Backlog Reduction, and for distinguished leadership and contribution to backlog reduction and timely access to justice, while serving as head of station, Homa Bay Law Courts, the Honorable Lady Justice Jacinta Atieno Olwa. The Honorable Chief Justice, this is a recognition in excellence in service, inclusion, and public duty. And this one requires special recognition for exemplary service, dedication, professionalism as a differently able member of the team. The Honorable Chief Justice, he works while standing on his feet all day. So we want to recognize Mr. Jackson Kariuki Munene, a senior court assistant, Ebu Law Courts, for his outstanding performance and unwavering commitment to duty, and having made Kaidri, we give him a big clap. The next award is Excellence in Court Innovation and People-Centered Justice. This is for pioneering the priority card and trial time tracking card innovations, advancing expedited service for the vulnerable court users, improving case and time management, and strengthening data-driven justice delivery. This goes to the Honorable Harrison Balasa Omwima, Chief Magistrate, Milimani and Corruption Court. Yes. The next one, the Honorable CJ, and I'm happy I'm leading out this. And I should say, for the judiciary officers, if you apply to work in Kagudo Law Courts, you have to present a certificate in typing efficiency. So this is an award in excellence in digital transformation for outstanding progress in advancing paperless court operations and strengthening efficient technology-enabled justice. This goes to the Honorable Same Aswani Opade, SLM, Kagudo Law Courts. CJ, I should mention, when I went to that court, I was amazed. All the 3 magistrates who were serving in that station, all of them, they typed their proceedings. The 3 of them. Let's clap for the entire court.
Thank you so much. While I still have my lady, the Chief Justice, on her feet, allow me to invite our Honorable Justice Nga to come and read the next set of citations.
The next award is Excellence in Backlog Reduction. It is awarded for strong leadership in reducing case backlog and promoting timely access to justice. The recipient is Honorable Kibet Sambu, Chief Magistrate, Kapsabet Law Courts. Award is for excellence in court administration and people-centered service. This award is made for exemplary service and outstanding leadership in court administration at Winam and Tinderet Law Courts, and for leading staff in delivering efficient, professional, and people-centered services that have strengthened the effective administration of justice. The awardee is Ms. Rose Abondo Acheng, Court Administrator 1, Tinderet Law Courts. The next award is Steadfast Leadership Under Pressure at Maua Law Courts. This award is made for calm, composed, and principled leadership in the face of sustained pressure and for upholding institutional dignity under difficult circumstances. The awardee is Honorable Felix Kombo, Chief Magistrate, Maua Law Courts. And finally, the award is for courageous leadership in times of crisis at Makadara Law Courts and Kericho Law Courts. This award is given for calm, empathetic, and courageous leadership in difficult circumstances and for demonstrating resilience and steadiness in service. The award is made to Honorable Tito Gesora, Chief Magistrate, Nakuru Law Courts. Thank you, the Honorable Chief Justice.
Thank you. My lady, I promise one more, then I will release you. Allow me, my lady, to welcome Honorable Justice Radido. I believe sitting next to Justice Mchelule, he has found a little bit more strength and inspiration to read the last set of citations under the CJ's award.
To maintain the tension, I'll not name the awardees until the very last. This award is for distinguished leadership in community outreach and child justice. for exemplary leadership in advancing community outreach initiatives that have protected children's rights, promoted school enrollment, empowered communities, and demonstrated the transformative impact of people-centered justice beyond the courtroom. This recognition and award goes to Honorable Peter Wabomba Wasike, Senior Principal Magistrate, Lamu Law Courts. Next is recognition and an award for courageous leadership in times of crisis at, this one now we'll have to let the cat out of the bag. Courageous leadership in times of crisis at Eldoret Law Court. For calm and courageous leadership in difficult circumstances, and for demonstrating resilience and steadiness in service, the award and recognition goes to Honorable Dennis Mikoyan, currently Chief Magistrate, Kisumu Law Courts. Recognition for excellence in digital transformation, for exemplary leadership in transitioning court operations towards paperless service delivery and advancing efficient technology-enabled justice, and the person recognized is Honorable Amos Kiprop Makoros, Senior Principal Magistrate, Winam Law Courts. Next is for excellence in innovation and digital transformation, for pioneering the Urithi portal, an innovation that has enhanced the tracking of Gazette notice applications in succession matters and improved efficiency, accuracy, transparency, and timelines in service delivery. This recognition and award goes to the Principal Registry under the Office of the Registrar, High Court.
Thank you. I can now release you, Madam CJ. I still need my job. Ladies and gentlemen, we are coming to the tail end. We just have one more category of persons to be recognized. And under such, we have the spirit of shared leadership. So in the spirit of shared leadership, with much humility, I want to invite my Lord Justice Ouko to just come and do the last presentations. There are only 3, I promise you. Do you have Justice Gasheru present? Lady Justice Gasheru? Lady Justice Omange? Gasheru, kindly be coming. This is recognition for former AJPMC members who served with distinction. time, Justice Omange, are you present? Judge Omange, if she's not, I'll go to Judge Tamar. Justice Tamar, are you present? If not, President KMJA, Justice Mulwa. Judge Mulwa. My sister Jacinta Orwa. How many times have you come forth? Karibu sana, my sister Jacinta. As Jacinta is coming, my other brother, Justice Kandet. Please come unarmed. Do you have Chief of Staff present? If not, Mheshimiwa Serem, Honorable Registrar Serem, Rose Makungu, is Rose Makungu present? And lastly, Senior Counsel Mushimi Mbaka. Sorry, for Rose Makungu, kindly bring for Rose Makungu. Thank you, my Lord. I know I have exceeded a little bit, but thank you so much. My lady, we are coming to the tail end of this program, and allow me, my lady, before we finish, to invite the Vice Chair of the committee to give a vote of thanks. And then after the vote of thanks, I'll also kindly request her to make the closing prayer before I invite Madam Wamboi to lead us in the photo session. Thank you.
Thank you. My Lady Chief Justice, we really thank you for staying. We thought it was going to be a bit shorter, but I think people are excited and we have gone on. This is just to say thank you. We first of all thank the Lord God Almighty for his grace and faithfulness, which have enabled us to gather successfully to reflect on our collective achievements and celebrate another important milestone in the judiciary's journey towards institutional excellence. On behalf of the AJPMC, it is my distinct honor to express our heartfelt appreciation to all those whose leadership, dedication, and support have made this day memorable. Allow me to begin by conveying our profound gratitude to you, my lady, Chief Justice, for gracing this occasion and for officially launching the evaluation report, for your visionary leadership, for your unwavering commitment. If you have noticed today, we are weaving Sturge into a lot of what we are doing, because Sturge must not just remain on a shelf. It must actually, we must breathe life into it to make it seen. So your unwavering commitment to accountability, institutional transformation, and evidence-based management, which continues to inspire the judiciary to pursue excellence. We thank you. Our sincere appreciation also goes to the Honorable Lady Justice Philomena Mwilu, Deputy Chief Justice in her absence, also for her leadership, which has nurtured a culture of continuous learning, accountability, and institutional improvement, ensuring that performance management remains central to the judiciary's transformational journey. I also extend our heartfelt appreciation to the members of the Judicial Service Commission, honorable judges, judicial officers, registrars, heads of courts, directorates and departments, and all judiciary staff for the achievements reflected in today's report. They are a testament to our professionalism, our resilience, and our unwavering commitment to delivering quality justice to the people of Kenya. To my colleagues in the administration of justice and the performance that is the AJPMC, we also thank you. I also thank you for your strategic leadership, your guidance, your commitment in strengthening the PMMU framework as a credible instrument for measuring, monitoring, and improving institutional performance. Special recognition goes to the Directorate of Strategy, that is DISPOP. Your technical expertise, meticulous coordination, and dedication in undertaking the evaluation, analysis, and findings, and producing this comprehensive report have been exemplary. We are deeply grateful for your outstanding work. We equally acknowledge all court stations, registries, tribunals, directorates, and implementing units across the country. Your diligence in collecting, validating, and reporting performance information demonstrates that institutional excellence is built through commitment of every part of the judiciary. My lady, you should see them. I think one of these days, you should coincide with where you are going on a trip. You see how people are excited on the ground when this team comes and they sit there and people actually putting in their input saying, no, that one we did, or that one you didn't support us, you didn't give us this. So it is good, and we realized when we're out there, we now know why the schools are being banned. It's because those teams don't go to the schools anymore. They just rely on reports coming in, and you are not hearing, you're not talking to people one-on-one. To our justice sector institutions, development partners, and other stakeholders, thank you for your continual collaboration and support. Your partnership has strengthened institutional reforms, fostered innovation, and enhanced our collective efforts to improve access to justice for all Kenyans. This afternoon, we also pay special tribute to the outgoing chairperson of the Administration of Justice, Performance Management Committee, her leadership, Justice Agnes Murgor. This PMMU and AJPMC was synonymous with her leadership. Every time you mentioned it, you thought of her. It will take us a bit of time to recalibrate our minds to know that she's not there, but she has promised to hold our hand. On behalf of the committee, the Secretariat, and the entire judiciary family, we express our deepest appreciation for your exceptional leadership, for your wise counsel, for your unwavering dedication over the years. Your contribution has left an enduring legacy, and we are committed to building upon the strong foundation that you laid. Allow me also to congratulate all the courts and the administrative units that have been recognized for their outstanding performance today. Your achievements demonstrate what is possible through committed leadership, teamwork, and innovation. We encourage you to sustain this momentum and generously share your experiences and good practices with your counterparts across the judiciary, because it's about the entire judiciary. It's not about one court standing out. It's about the whole judiciary being carried along, so that together we continue to raise the standard of service delivery nationwide. Finally, to our distinguished guests, members of the media, the organizing committee, the protocol and technical teams, and everyone who has contributed to the success of today's event, please accept our sincere gratitude. Your presence and support have made this occasion both memorable and meaningful. As we depart, let the findings of this report inspire us to renew our commitment to continuous improvement, innovation, and excellence. Together, let us continue building a judiciary that is efficient, accountable, people-centered, and worthy of the confidence reposed in it by the people of Kenya. Thank you for your presence, for your partnership, for your continued commitment for the administration of justice. God bless us all. God bless the judiciary. God bless our Chief Justice. Thank you. Let us stand and pray for what we are going to partake. Almighty and ever-living God, we give you thanks. We give you all the glory. We give you all the honor. We thank you for this day. We thank you for your presence. We started with you, and indeed you're faithful. You came and you've been with us. As we depart now, we ask for journey mercies for those who are going far, and we ask that you go with us even for what we are going to partake, that you will bless it and sanctify it, that when we eat it, it will nourish us and not cause us any side effects. And for those who have nothing to eat, Lord, that you will remember them today and provide for them. For we pray this in the holy name of in your holy name, in Jesus' name. Amen.